Hi, I'm Donna, and I am going to share some explosive facts about the most destructive ring on the planet. Located in the Pacific Hemisphere, the Circum-Pacific Belt, also known as the Ring of Fire, is a belt of connected convergent plate boundaries that mark a track around the rim of the Pacific Ocean. Technically, this is not a ring or circular shape, but more of a horseshoe shape. They are a string of underwater volcanoes and earthquake sites around the edge of the Pacific Ocean. And a lot of us live near or on it. I was born in a city that sits on the Ring of Fire. Can you guess where I left my heart? Yes, the San Andreas Fault runs through it. I can recall a time when I was little, playing in the bedroom, and my father yelled, "Earthquake! Get under the doorway!" We ran under the doorway as he dashed over to save the refrigerator from toppling over. He caught it in time, but it was scary. Everything was swaying back and forth. What seemed like minutes only lasted a few seconds, and when the earthquake ended, we went back to our usual play. The Circum-Pacific Belt is a path of active volcanoes and frequent earthquakes that run along the Pacific Ocean near human populations. Volcanoes. A volcano is an opening in the Earth's crust through which lava, volcanic ash, and gases escape, like an enormous-sized upside-down sugar cone with the bottom bitten out of it. According to oceanexplorer.noaa.gov, there are more than 450 volcanoes in the Ring of Fire. That is 75% of the volcanoes on the planet. And they stretch about 25,000 miles, approximately 40,250 kilometers. Mount Tambora of Indonesia erupted in 1815 and became the largest volcanic eruption in recorded history, from integralrisk.global. Earthquakes. An earthquake is the shaking of the surface of Earth resulting from a sudden release of energy in the lithosphere, which is the crust and upper mantle, that creates seismic waves. They radiate outward from the earthquake's source. Below the ground, its point of origin is called the hypocenter. Directly above the hypocenter on the surface of the Earth is called the epicenter. Sometimes an earthquake has foreshocks, which are mild tremors before the earthquake. According to USGS.gov, 90% of the world's earthquakes occur in the Ring of Fire. This includes the planet's most violent and dramatic seismic events, states nationalgeographic.com. I remember in grade school we learned about the 1906 earthquake. Guess again where it was? Yes, it is the same location where I would be standing in that kitchen about 70 years later. Also on the USGS.gov website, it states that the largest recorded earthquake in the United States was a magnitude 9.2 that struck Prince William Sound, Alaska on March 28, 1964. But the strongest earthquake ever recorded was the Valdivia earthquake in Chile in 1960. It registered as a 9.5 on the Richter scale. The Richter scale is the measure of the strength of an earthquake, ranging from 1 to 10. Populations. Populations by the millions are in proximity of the Ring of Fire. integralrisk.global published that more than 500 million people live either on, in, or near the Ring of Fire. On the right side of the Ring of Fire, in the country that I live in, the San Andreas Fault, part of the Ring of Fire, runs through San Francisco, Los Angeles, and San Diego, as well as all cities in between. On the east side of the ring, January 8, 2023, a 7.0 magnitude earthquake shook the Pacific archipelago in Vanuatu. A few days later, on January 10, 2023, a magnitude 7.7 earthquake struck Indonesia's Maluku province. All this earthquake talk may have shaken you a bit. That is okay, because now it is time to release the pressure And remember that the most active volcanoes and most of Earth's earthquakes are located along the Ring of Fire near human populations. And one last thing, says the waiter, the tortilla wrap is really not that spicy. Me, on the toilet 45 minutes after eating the wrap, I fell into the burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 but the flames went higher, and it burns, burns, burns. Thank you.